Let's quickly have a conversation about one of my favorite topics. In today's convo, we want to compare Chase Sapphire Preferred to Chase Sapphire Reserve. Don't go anywhere, you're going to love today's conversation, I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Soda Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great and blessed as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Okay, let me give you an overview before we get into the nitty-gritty. So when we think about those two cards, we need to think about the fact that they earn ultimate rewards points. Okay, the Preferred is better if you are new to rewards card, and it offers a much bigger welcome bonus. So this is one thing. And the Chase Sapphire Reserve offers more perks, but it has a much higher annual fee. So at the end of the day, you need to think about what really works for you, because the two flavors of the Chase Sapphire card have helped actually catapult travel rewards into a mainstream obsession. Everybody wants a card, everybody wants a Chase Sapphire card, whether it is a preferred or a reserved. Okay, one thing I want to say here is that when we were doing research for this show, we realized that the Chase Sapphire preferred card is still one of the cards that are most Googled, despite debuting more than a decade ago. Okay, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve was so popular that Chase ran out of metal cards when it launched in 2016. So the thing here is that when we talk about the conditions for both cards, the FICO score will oscillate from 670 to 850. Remember that, 670 to 850. In some cases, Chase will approve applicants who have fair credit but have a strong relationship with the bank. And this is what we usually talk about when we mention the word MPR. So Chase MPR, the Chase multi-product relationship. Please, when you hear the term MPR elsewhere, get it right. We have coined this term on this show. This is a term we have been using for 10 years. The MPR does not include liability accounts. No. When we talk about multi-product relationship, we talk about asset accounts, not liability accounts. If you hear this elsewhere, they are lying to you. Do not count your liability account to your mortgage, your Chase mortgage, your Chase credit cards, your Chase car loans, your Chase personal loans in the MPR. Don't do that. You want to count your asset accounts. Chase wants to make sure that you have a DTI of 30% or less. Money, money, money. Do you have a debt to income ratio of 30% or less? If you have that, that's fine. And Chase also will look at your income. So they do not publish those criteria, those income criteria, but they are there, okay? So if you don't have stellar credit, it's better to apply for any of these two cards at a Chase branch or over the phone. Please don't do it online, okay? And one thing I also want to say is that you also have to think about the Chase 524 rule. This is very important. What is that? Because when you're thinking about the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you got to be very careful about the Chase 524 rule. We've covered this rule at length on another show, so I'm not going to go in detail here. All I want to say is that the Chase 524 rule limits your ability to be approved for Chase credit cards based on how many other cards you have opened in the past 2 years. Okay, be very careful here. With the 524 rule, you typically will not be approved for a Chase credit card if you have opened 5 or more new cards accounts in the past 24 months. Very important. So which cards are really subject to the Chase 524 rule? Nowadays, virtually all Chase cards are subject to that rule. And we have extensively investigated the topic. And so when the Chase 524 rule was first introduced, only certain cards were actually subjected to it. But about 3 or 4 years ago, the rule was expanded to all Chase cards. Okay, so some of the company's most popular personal credit cards which are subject to this rule include the following. So we have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which I'm reviewing in this show. the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I'm also reviewing in this show. We have the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Freedom Flex, the British Airways Visa Signature Card, which is a co-brand card. We have the Aer Lingus Visa Signature Card, which is another co-branded card. We have the Iberia Visa Signature Card. We have the Southwest Rapid Rewards Priority Card. We have the United Explorer Card. We have the World of Hyatt Credit Card. We have the iSTOCK Rewards Club Premier Credit Card. We have the Merit Bonvoy Boundless Credit Card. And we have the Aeroplan Credit Card. So the bottom line here is that when you think about getting the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you want to think about your 524 status. You want to look into your wallet and to see what kind of cards you currently have and how those cards, whether you have 5 cards, you have applied for 5 cards or not, before you apply for any card at all, okay? Please do not waste your chances before applying for this card. This Chase Sapphire Preferred card and Chase Sapphire Reserve card are pretty prestigious cards, and you want to really boost your chances of approval before even applying. Let's talk about the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So when you think about this card, first thing I want you to think about the fact that it has a gigantic annual fee. I mean, gigantic for most of us. So because you're looking at $550, you have to pay $500, $550. The regular APR oscillates from $16.99 to $23.99% variable. The credit score goes from 725 to 850, but they can go all the way to 625 with the strong MPR, okay? And we have seen in some cases where they went all the way to 670, so it really oscillates. And the feature rewards a 50,000 points. What are the pros and cons of this card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve card? The pros: annual travel credit can effectively shave $300 off the annual fee if you use it. This card has strong travel insurance, a strong bonus rewards on travel and dining. The cons, I just said it, it has a very high annual fee. So this is a card for a niche. You have to be very careful and make sure that you are going to use the benefits afforded by this card. So you earn 50,000 bonus points after you spend 4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. So that's basically $750 towards travel when you redeem through Chase Ultimate Rewards. Okay, you have $300 annual travel credit as reimbursement for travel purchases charged to your card each account anniversary. You earn 5x total points on air travel and 10x total points on hotels and car rentals when you purchase travel through Chase Ultimate Rewards immediately after the first $300 is spent on travel purchases annually. So make sure you actually conduct all transactions through the Chase Ultimate Rewards, okay? You also earn 3x points on other travel and dining and 1 point per dollar spent on all other purchases. So credit card. So when we talk about the Chase Sapphire card, the Reserve card, we are talking about a way to use credit cards to maximize your life, to optimize your life, right? So you get 50% more value when you redeem your points for travel through Chase Ultimate Rewards. For example, I just said it, 50,000 points are worth $750 towards travel. So with Pay Yourself Back, your points are worth 50% more during the current offer when you redeem them for statement credits against existing in select rotating categories. So this is kind of cool, and you can access more than 1,300 airport lounges worldwide after an easy one-time enrollment in Priority Pass. You can select up to 300 hotels. Okay, so the benefits are just marvelous. The other thing is, do you need that? Do you need all those? Are you a big traveler? Okay, because you need to find a way to amortize the $550 annual fee. Let's talk about the Sapphire Preferred. So when you think about the Sapphire Preferred, I want you to think about an annual fee of $95, not $550, $95. And the regular APR will range from 15.99% to 22.99% variable. The credit score 670 to 850, but they can go as low as 550 if you have a strong MPR with Chase. 550. In other words, if you have a poor credit score, but you have some money in the bank at Chase, they'll take care of you. Okay. Again, when we talk about MPR, multi-product relationship, you are talking about strictly about assets accounts, not all accounts, only asset accounts. And what is the featured rewards here? You have 50,000 points, and this is kind of cool. The pros and cons. So you have a high sign-up bonus that starts you off with lots of points. You have a strong travel coverage. So if you really are into traveling, you want to go for the Sapphire Preferred. The cons: this card does not offer a global entry TSA pre-check application fee credit. You're gonna have to pay for it yourself. Okay, and you can earn 60,000 bonus points after you spend 4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. That's basically $750 when you redeem through Chase Ultimate Rewards. So this is really cool. You enjoy benefits such as $50 annual Ultimate Rewards hotel credit, 5x on travel purchased through Chase Ultimate Rewards, 3x on dining, and 2x on all other travel purchases, plus more. You get 25% more value when you redeem for airfare, hotels, car rentals, and cruises through Chase Ultimate Rewards. Okay, so this is kind of cool, and we love the fact that you can actually count on trip cancellation interruption insurance. You have auto rental, collision damage waiver, lost luggage insurance, and more. Okay, big decision time. Are you interested in the Sapphire Preferred? Talk to me, because aside from the annual fee, the biggest differences are their earning rates, and that the Chase Sapphire Reserve comes with up to $300 in annual travel credit. You have access to more than 1,300 airport lounges, something you don't have with the Sapphire Preferred. So those are things you need to think about, okay? Let me talk to you about the sign-up bonuses. So when you compare and contrast the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you want to think about the sign-up bonuses. So with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, you earn 60,000 points after you spend 4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. That's for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. For the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you earn 50, not 60, but 50,000 points after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. So basically, when you think about it, Chase Ultimate Rewards points are some of the most valuable credit card rewards around. We all know that. So having either the Chase Sapphire Preferred card or the Chase Sapphire Reserve is a smart move, especially if you want to use points to travel. But while it used to be relatively easy to make a case for the Reserve's higher fee, what we have seen based on our analysis is that the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic travel downturn changed the equation a bit. Okay, so let's dig a little bit into the Chase Sapphire card's biggest differences, including the newest updates to help you make a choice that it will help your family or your personal situation. So I want you to look on the screen right now, and I'm going to show you actually a 3 screenshot so you can make a decision. Let's just compare the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. First screenshot, you can see here that you have the annual fee, the big difference, the rewards rates. Think about that. You have points on lifts, rides, on purchases, on dining online, grocery purchases, all other travel purchases. So you can see the difference between the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve for the annual fee and the rewards rate. Let's move on to the second screenshot. Here we have the comparative analysis between the two cards, and we are focusing on the welcome bonus and the card benefits. Obviously, you can see that the Chase Sapphire Reserve has way more benefits, but again, the question is, do you need those benefits? If you do need them, then yes, you might want to pay the $550 in terms of annual fee. But if you don't need them, you might want to go for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which has fewer benefits, but also has great benefits nonetheless. You can see that here. And the third screenshot here, we are comparing the statement credits. We are comparing the points value through Chase Travel Portal and Pay Yourself Back. You can see that for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, we have 1.25 cents per point. For the Chase Sapphire Reserve, we had 1.5 cents per point. A little more, but yeah. And there is no authorized user fee. On the Chase Sapphire Reserve, we have $75. And foreign transaction fee, you have, so big decision time. Which one would you pick? Talk to me. Are you going for the Chase Sapphire Preferred? Or are you going for the Chase Sapphire Reserve? I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Q Show. We are still comparing the Chase Sapphire Preferred versus the Chase Sapphire Reserve here. And I want to talk to you about point redemption. This is important. How do you redeem Chase Ultimate Rewards points? Well, the cool thing here is that if you are a car holder, if you are a Chase car holder, you have great options for redeeming points, including several that do not involve travel. Because people always think that you need to travel to redeem your points via Chase. You don't. You can exchange them for cash back at 1 cent per point, or use them to purchase travel through the Chase Travel Portal with a 25% bonus for Chase Sapphire Preferred card holders. Best of all, you can transfer points to Chase's airline and hotel partners. Okay, this is something you need to really think about. You need to be strategic about. Let me just break it down for you. With the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you can redeem points the same way as with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, with one difference. So when using them to purchase travel through Chase, you will get a 50% bonus instead of a 25% bonus with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And the Pay Yourself Back option is actually kind of cool, especially if you want to use points during the COVID-19 pandemic and you want to cut down on cost, but you're not ready to book travel, right? So how much do you spend on travel, dining, and other bonus categories? Because this will determine how you actually strategize over point redemption. So without considering any other perks or benefits, the deciding factor between the two cards should be your spending habits. That's what I just said earlier, your family situation, your situation, because each card offers bonus rewards in different categories. But if you spend enough in categories where the Chase Sapphire Reserve earns more points, for example, hotels and car rentals purchased through Chase Ultimate Rewards, it may be worth paying a higher annual fee. Okay, so credit card. You need to keep in mind that the Chase Sapphire Preferred card offers a couple of categories that are not available on the Chase Sapphire Reserve at all. So you have 3x points on online grocery purchases, excluding Target, Walmart, and wholesale clubs, and on select streaming services. So if you spend a lot, let's say if you spend a lot in these categories, you're likely to do better with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card the fee is $95, while the one that you have on the other end is $550. Okay. However, if you factor in the $300 travel credit that the Chase Sapphire Reserve includes each year, which is good on everything from taxis, parking, tolls, and subway fares to flight, cruises, and hotels, the card's fees is effectively $250. So this is something you need to really think about. Let's talk about other perks, folks. So when you use the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, there are a couple of things you need to pay attention to. If you want to use the Chase Sapphire Reserve, there are some benefits, okay? And you will not find those benefits on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, no. So you have access to Chase Sapphire lounges by the club when open. You have access to Reserved by Sapphire restaurant reservations. You have Priority Pass Select Airport Lounge membership. You have Global Entry or TSA Pre-Check Application Fee Credit. You have complimentary 1-year Lyft Pink membership. Okay, if you can make use of those perks, guess what? The higher annual fee could be worth it. But if you don't want to travel right now, you're not interested in ordering food through DoorDash, for instance, or you don't use ride-hailing services like Lyft, these perks will not move the needle much, and you will still have to pay $550 a year. So in that case, it really, and I want you to picture this, it really comes down to how much you spend in each card's bonus categories and how you value the extra Chase points you will earn with either card. That's a big question, but it's a question that you need to ask. You also want to gauge the Chase Sapphire Preferred card's new benefits, including the 10% anniversary points bonus and the $50 hotel credit, because you will not receive those on the Chase Sapphire Reserve. You will not. So, big decision time. Everybody is kind of focused on the higher annual fee that you pay with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This is true, okay? But the thing here, the thing you need to also understand is that it's all about what you intend to do with the card. Are you interested in keeping the? Let me ask you a question. Big decision time. What do you plan on doing with the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Chase Sapphire Preferred card? Because despite the higher annual fee, the welcome bonus on the Chase Sapphire Reserve is actually lower than the bonus on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Okay, it could be worth earning the higher bonus points with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card than converting it into the Chase Sapphire Reserve after your first year, especially if you plan to do more traveling after the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, and another question is, will you use the airport lounge access? Are you interested in that? Because money. Are you interested in saving money? Are you interested in getting a global entry and TSA pre-check credit? Are you interested in those services? Those are things, among others, of course, that should actually weigh in the decision-making process. All right? So, folks, just to quickly recap here, I was talking to you about the Chase Sapphire Preferred versus the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I gave you the pros and cons of each card, and now up to you to make a decision based on your spending patterns, based on your family situation, based on your personal situation, whether you are a traveler or not. You have to consider the variety of factors that go into making a decision about which card to go for. Okay? And I wish you good luck. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.